Let's now quickly revise Accounting Standard 18, which talks about related parties. This is not a computation based standard. We are not going to compute any numbers, nor pass any journal entries, nor make any calculations. What we're going to do in this standard is to make necessary disclosures that our financial statements reveal enough information for the users to take right decisions. The objective of the standard is only two things. Number one is to identify related party relationships. Who are your related parties? And the second point is disclose all the transactions that you had, those related. So simple 2-point objective. Number one, related party relationships. Number two, transactions with that related parties to be disclosed separately. This standard 18 does not apply to preparation of consolidations financial statements or transactions between holding and subsidiary. Is AS 18 applicable to consolidated financial statements? Yes. But in consolidated financial statements, where you prepare holding and subsidiaries financial statements together as if they are one single entity, between holding and subsidiary, you don't tell they are related parties. Not related parties. They are one party now for CFS. So there AS 18 is not applicable. Otherwise, AS 18 is applicable for standalone financial statements of reporting enterprise, also in preparation of consolidated financial holding, subsidiary, related parties. When you prepare CFS, they are not related to each other. They are one entity. Holdings, other related parties are related parties for preparation of CFS. Subsidiaries related parties are related parties for CFS preparation. Got this? Then couple of things. Definition. What do you mean by related party? At any point of time during the reporting period, may it be from 1st of April to 31st of March, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or entire year. At any point of time, if a person or an entity has control over the other, has significant influence over the other, has the power to direct, monitor, or control the other, direct, monitor, or control, or to take operating or financial decisions in the other entity, then they are supposed to be called as related. What do you mean by related party transactions? Any transactions which involves transfer of resources, that is assets, or transfer of obligations, that is arising any liabilities between the related parties. Always a related party transaction, whether the price is charged or not. Even if one entity gives goods free to another entity, if they are related parties, that is a related party transaction. Even if one entity sells the goods to another at fair market value, but they are related parties, even though it is at FMV, such transaction is called as related party transaction. So it doesn't matter for 1 day or 1 week or 1 month, at any point of time during the year, if they are related parties. It doesn't matter whether it is at 0 rupees or fair market value, or above fair market value or below fair market. Transaction to transfer assets or liabilities, sources or obligation between two entities is always considered to be related party transactions. Now we use two words, control and significant influence. What does it mean? Control. This is what will make a company a subsidiary of another company. A company is supposed to be my subsidiary company when I have control over it. How can I have control? Point number one, I have more than 50% of voting. Point number two, I don't have more than 50% voting rates in that company, but I control the composition of board of directors in that company. Again, then it's my subsidiary. Point number three, I don't have more than 50%. I don't have composition of board of directors, but I have 20% or more, and I take decisions in their company. Their operating and financial decisions are dependent upon me because of the kind of contractual agreement that we had when I invested the 20% share. And then it is considered to be my subsidiary company, and I am supposed to think. Three ways called control. Number one, more than 50% voting rates. Number two, controlling the composition of board. Number three, I have 20% or more shares in that company, and by way of agreement, I have control over their operating and financial. Then again, it's my subsidiary and I have control. But to call it my subsidiary, I should be company. If I'm an individual, I cannot become holding company. I'm not a company. I'm a person who's related to that company because I have control. Then next one, significant influence. Significant influence means here we don't have control. Don't have control. I don't have more than 50%. I have 50%. I have 20% or more shares in that company. Then I'm supposed to have significant influence. And when I have sometimes 20% or more, I can have control. Then it is not influence, then it is control. So I should have 20% or more. I should be able to influence their financial operating decisions, and I don't have control. Only when I don't have control, it can be called as influence. It cannot be my subsidiary and I cannot say I have influence. It is my subsidiary, I have control. If it is my associate, I have significance. So if I am holding and I have control, it becomes subsidiary. If I am investor and I have influence, it becomes my associate. Remember, for subsidiary, it is more than 50%. For associate, it is 20% or more. Got it? Then the next point, associate. What do you mean by associate? The company in which you have significant influence will become your associate. What do you mean by subsidiary? The company in which you have control will become your subsidiary. Next one is key management personnel. Who is key management personnel? Person who has the power to direct, control, manage financing and operating decisions of that company. Called KM. Example, your CEO, CFO, whole-time director, managing director, all these people. Designation doesn't matter. Power matters. Let's say you don't have any designation, but you have the power. You are a KM. Get it? You have designation, but you don't have power. No, not a KMP. So to be KMP, what is important is not designation, not that card that is there on the desk, but is the power that you have in your hand to take. Then the next one is relative. Let's say I am a KMP in a company. I am director, I am a whole-time director, I am a managing director. We both are related. Not just me. My relatives are also related party. Who are my relatives? Father, mother, brother, sister, spouse and children. Father, mother, brother, sister, spouse and children. These are considered to be my relatives. If I am a related party to a company, all my relatives are also related parties to that company. Transactions between the company and my relatives will also be disclosed separately. Then the types of related party relationship, thinking from individual perspective. So let's say I am an individual, and me as an individual, I have control over a company. Related party, meaning I have more than 50% stake. Don't have more than 50%, I have exact 50, or I have 20, or 30, or 40. I have significant influence. Even then I am related. I don't have stake at all in that company, but I am a KMP in that. Again, we both are related parties. So as an individual or as a person, if I have control, if I have influence, or if I am a KMP in the company, are related parties. And not just me, because of me, my mother, father, my brother, sister, my wife and children, all of them are also related parties to that entity. Hope you all got this. Next, let's see this from the perspective of a company. See an entity. Here we are taking the example of this reporting enterprise. I am a reporting enterprise. I have a subsidiary. I have a company in which I have control. That's my related party. I have a company which is controlling me, above me. Is that a related party? Yes. So my subsidiary is my related party. My holding company is my related party. My holding company has another holding company. Holding company is holding company, ultimate holding company. That is also a related party. And the next one is my holding company has another subsidiary company. That is also my related party. It to me, my subsidiary company is a related party because I control. My holding company is my related party because they control me. My holding company is also my related party because they have ultimate control or indirect control over me. My holding company has another subsidiary company. We both are under the common control of our holding company, so we both are also related parties. So who are all my related parties? My subsidiary, my holding, my holdings holding, my holding subsidiary. Hope you understood this. This is with regard to holding subsidiary. Everyone in the group of holding subsidiary. Next one, talk about associate. I have invested more than 20% or 20% or more than 20% in a company. I have significant influence. That becomes my associate. That is my related party. And if I have exact 50% in a company, I don't have control over that company. I have only significant influence. However, whether I have control in the joint form or not depends upon how is the rest of the stake in it. There's a company in which I have 50%. Balance 50 is held by 5-6 people. Then I have significant. However, I have 50. Balance 50 is held by one person. Both have joint. Both have. I and the other party become co-venturers. This entity will become joint venture. I am a co-venturer. Other party co-venturer. Together we have joint venture. Joint venture is my related party. Joint venture is this related party. Both of us are not related. I am not related to another co-venturer because of my joint venture. We just have a venture together. We are not related to each other. If otherwise we have some other relationship, then yes. Because of joint venture, are we related? Everyone get this? Then come on, let's see. There are certain things that you should know. As an individual, I have control over a company, or I have significant influence in a company, or I am KMP in a company. I am related. And in my individual capacity, I am running on sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship and this company are also related. I have control, significant influence, or KMP in this company. I am partner in a firm. This firm is also related. I am KMP in another company. That company is also related to this. Get it? I pass on that relationship, my proprietorship, partnership. Now, after me telling you all the entities in which I am a related party or who are related parties, I'll tell you the entities which are not my related. They are deemed to be not related. I am director in 2 companies. Just because I am director in 2 companies, these 2 companies are not related. Unless I have the power to direct, control, manage this. And when I have the power to direct, manage and control both, then they are related. Otherwise, no. Just because one director is in common, are 2 companies related parties? No. Next one, my company, reporting enterprise, has one supplier who supplies majority of the goods, and I have one customer who buys majority of my goods. My supplier related party, transactions that we have is pure business, and with my customer also the transactions that I have is pure business. Even if 100% of my goods are bought by one single customer, both are still supplier and customer. We both are not related. Same applies to my supplier and me. 100% of my purchases I am making from one person, still is not considered my related party. I am dependent, but are we related? Get it? Then proceeding further, you might have a lot of transactions with government agencies. You might be very dependent on your public utilities, like your electricity board, water board, or any other party, or your banks, trade union, all of this. So you are dependent, there is only dependency, but not be termed as debt. Got this? Then the last part, there are certain exemptions from related party disclosure. If in case the transactions that you have with your related party will conflict confidentiality, you have a non-disclosure agreement, and disclosing the transactions to the related party, going to disclose your entire operations. Let's say you have an agreement with Indian National Army or armed forces to manufacture some equipment. Can you disclose, like, yeah, we are both are related parties, they acquired 25% stake in my company, they've given me free land, I've given this many goods to them? Can you disclose? No, you are called anti-national if you do that. So if it is affecting confidentiality, you have a non-disclosure agreement, then you need not disclose it as per ACD. Then you cannot say everything. With every random stranger you have NDA, non-disclosure agreement. Only in the case of state entity, NDA will apply. KYC, know your customer and keep the details safe, apply. Otherwise, as a bank, I have a lot of details of yours when you have opened account with, and unfortunately you are my related party also. KYC documents whatever I have taken cannot be disclosed as related party disclosure. The loan whatever I have given to you after you an associate to me, that I would have to disclose. But as per NDA, whatever documents are there, those things cannot be disclosed. The part of related party. Please get this. And in consolidated financial statements between the holding and subsidiary, no disclosure. If you are a state controlled enterprise, SU, government controlled like BHEL, BEL, HAL, all of this, and no need to disclose this. Finally, coming to the disclosure requirements, what should you disclose? Name of the related party, relationship with the related party, transactions with the related party, amount outstanding, receivable or payable to the related party during the year. Any balance receivable from the related party is written off, or any amount payable to related party is written back. Written back means cancelling like from an asset, if you decrease, it is written off. From a liability, if you decrease, it is written back. So you need to disclose the name, relationship, transaction, outstanding balance, any amount written off or written back. Get it? If in case you can't disclose, tell why you can't disclose. And even if there is no transactions, still disclose the name of the related party, the relationship with the related party. Couple of other points that we could not cover in the chart is that if in case a related party relationship is for a certain period during the year, at the end of the year, though the related party relationship doesn't exist at the end, because it existed at one point of time during the year, they are related parties. the disclosure to be made? Yes. But not for the entire year. Only for the transactions during the period which they were related parties. Couple of things which are examiner's favorite question. Subsidiaries associate, my associate. Associates associate, not my associate. And we've done other things in detail in our AQs. In case you go through AQs and then finish them all, you would be ready and through to answer any on our related. Got it?